like that, kindly share, drop a comment and say it is true. I want to confirm something, because very soon I want to do a personal African tour. I will need to go and check out things myself. God bless you as you share.
What do you call it when a president rewrites the constitution of an entire country just to stay in power forever? It's not a military takeover with soldiers in the street. It's something quieter and far more dangerous. A constitutional coup. And it just unfolded in the small West African country of Togo. On May 3, 2025, Faure Gnassingbé, a man who has already clung to power for 2 long decades, orchestrated a masterclass in political manipulation. He officially stepped down from the presidency, only to have the parliament install him into a newly invented position, President of the Council of Ministers. The title sounds bureaucratic, almost harmless, but it's a deception. This new role holds all executive powers, command of the military, and control of state resources. It comes with no term limit, no direct elections, and no public accountability. It is the power of a king wrapped in the language of a republic. To complete the illusion of a democracy, the parliament appointed an 86-year-old academician, Jean-Lucien Savy-Datova, as the new ceremonial president. He is a figurehead, designed to attend ceremonies and sign papers, but with no authority to make a single meaningful decision. It's a political theater of the highest order, turning the presidency into an empty shell while Faure Gnassingbé becomes a monarch in all but name. No bullets were fired, no laws were technically broken because he simply rewrote them. And while the Togolese people see this for the sham it is, the world's self-acclaimed defenders of democracy are silent. No condemnations from Paris, no human rights alerts from Washington. This silence is a strategy. As long as their strategic interests, from mining contracts to the deep water port of Lome and regional security networks, remain safe, a dictator in suit is a reliable partner. But on June 6th, his own birthday, the people of Togo gave him a gift he never expected. A deadline, 72 hours to undo his power grab. This is no longer just a protest. It's a reckoning with a dynasty that was never chosen, and it was enabled by powerful friends standing in the shadows. Stay with me as we unpack how France and America, through AFRICOM, enabled and orchestrated this heinous constitutional coup in Togo. Let me ask you a very funny question, even though this is a very, very serious matter. What African family has ruled a nation longer than some countries have even existed? For Togo, the answer is the Gnassingbé's family. This isn't one man's story. It is the saga of a political dynasty that has held power for 58 long, uninterrupted years. It all began not with a ballot, but with a gun. In 1967, General Gnassingbé Eyadema seized control in a military coup. For the next 38 years, he ruled Togo with an iron fist. He banned opposition parties, crushed student protests, and built a state where his party, the Rally of the Togolese People, was the only path to survival or success. The entire machinery of government was designed for one purpose: to keep him in power. When he died suddenly in 2005, the constitution dictated that the head of the National Assembly should take over. Instead, the military bypassed the law and installed his son, Faure Gnassingbé. The international outcry was so strong it forced Faure to step down, but it was only temporary. 2 months later, he was back. This time, legitimized by a presidential election marred by widespread allegations of fraud and violence. He won again in 2010, and again in 2015, and again in 2020. Each election followed a familiar pattern: a fractured opposition, questionable results, and a stamp of approval from foreign powers who value stability over genuine democracy. In 2019, after massive protests, he passed a constitutional reform limiting